Star Fam, Soul Fam, Old Souls, Earth Angels, everybody out there. Today is day 3 of our little challenge year, and the intention today is pretty big. So for everyone who's following along, we're going to be doing the grounding meditation and then the sonic elevator meditation with the intention to release any patterns, programs, and attachment from television and news or social media. As I'm sure you probably already know, we carry a lot of energetic attachments to the things that we see in our reality, especially ones that create a lot of intense emotions, like watching things on the news, watching movies, which are designed to literally make you feel emotional, especially very cinematic ones or very scary ones. And also, as you probably are coming to know, our thoughts and our beliefs and our memories create our reality, and the patterns and programs that we're running are often created by our thoughts and our beliefs. So when we are able to let go of that attachment to really anything in general, but also to things that may be impacting us negatively, like social media, television, news. They're also saying right now, like, a lot of people are going to have social media programs running that are like causing them to just be constantly scrolling or not really present because they're like almost addicted to social media. There's a lot of people out there who have like really heavy porn addictions, and there's a lot of implants that go along with that. So we're going to be removing those right now. And then there can also sometimes be entity attachments as well, they're saying. So when you're going through that sonic elevator, just make sure you are open to releasing and also receiving the upgrades afterwards. And I'm sure that the guides will lead you in the right direction. As always, if you're having a hard time with anything in your reality, you can hold that intention, and the guides and the light beings will help you through that as well. So they just want me to speak a little bit on what attachment is, and also they want me to mention that this portion of the intuition challenge is really going to be clearing out the mind and making way for new patterns, new programs that are going to be helping us with our intuition. So there's going to be a whole bunch of intuitive activations coming through after this, and then there's going to be a whole lot of clearing of the different clairs and the clair channels. So stay tuned for that as well. So you may have heard either your guides or other people in this spiritual community talking about letting go of attachment, and there's a lot of questions that might come up with that, like, for example, what even does that mean? What is attachment? How do we release it? And there isn't a short answer to those questions that is going to be coming through right now. So attachment is created when we have intense emotional reactions to situations or scenarios in our life, and the attachment literally is the emotion, and there's multiple forms of attachment. So there can be like I don't know why codependency is coming to mind right now, but there's also cords of attachment. So we can have cords of attachment that go directly to a person. We can have cords of attachment that go directly to a place, and we can have cords of attachment that go to memories. We also store memories differently within our body that we have a strong emotional attachment to, differently within our brains. So when your guides or other people are talking to you about attachment or releasing attachment, what they really mean is to release those emotions that are stored in your body. And by how we do that is just by witnessing them and allowing them to rise out, just no longer holding on, letting go, moving, shaking, whatever it is you need to do. Just like animals in the wild, they're showing me like an antelope shaking after it gets chased by a lion. That's how they release emotions. Humans are kind of programmed to hold on to everything and to keep it for a long time, but the reality of the situation is it's not benefiting you to keep it within your body. It's actually benefiting you to let go of it and to learn from it. So a lot of emotions are coming through to try and teach us things. For example, anger can teach us that our boundaries have been crossed or that we don't have boundaries at all. Sadness can often let us know that it's time for our contracts to change, either with ourselves or with another person. Anxiety can let us know that we're not in the present moment. Okay, so every emotion can teach you something about yourself, about your situation. And it's usually our higher selves kind of sending these emotions down, trying to connect with us, trying to show us what life is really about. So they're also saying there's a lot deeper meanings and messages that come with the emotions, but it's going to be unique to everybody in their situation. And if you're somebody who has a hard time expressing their emotions, also known as releasing their emotions, if you're somebody who has a hard time crying, if you're somebody who holds grudges for a long time, it can let you know that those emotions are trapped in your body within your chakra system. So the best thing to do is to start setting the intention and working through those emotions. And they're saying it can be scary at first for some people, but it can be very rewarding when you walk out on the other side of those emotions and you make room for the things that you want in your body. So I hear a lot of people talking about just cultivating like joy, happiness, peace, abundance, bliss, blah, blah, blah. But the best thing to do is to really get those patterns and programs installed so that you're just constantly in the flow state, because the flow state pretty much is that joy, happiness, bliss, and it's like constant free flowing energy that you constantly have a source to. I'm gonna say constantly one more time. So I mean, really everyone's ultimate goal is to be in the flow state. And to be in the flow state, we have to be grounded and we have to be present. And when we're grounded to the earth, we can really release our emotions, because the earth is like a big recycling plant. And when you send your grounding cord down into the earth, it starts to bring your emotions, your stagnant energy out of your body and into the earth. And the more time and energy you spend grounding or focusing on that grounding connection with the earth, the more energy you can recycle. So they're also saying whenever you send energy away, it's really, really going to help you to reclaim that transmuted energy to bring it full circle. So picture yourself just sending energy down through your grounding cord, down into the earth. The earth does its magic, alchemy, whatever recycling process that it does, and then that energy comes back and you can choose what kind of energy you want to take on now. So you bring that energy that's recycled down to the top of your head and you say like, this is gonna be happiness, or this is gonna be just inner peace. All right, for those of you that have anxiety, I'd say you want to bring in presence and peace. Okay, so now that you've got your body releasing, you've also got your body receiving, and you've got yourself grounded. So now you're in the flow state, and that's exactly where you want to be according to the guides, the divine. And I'm gonna leave it there for today.